What's up guys, it's Frozen Helm, and welcome back to Fire Emblem Three Houses. Last time we did Sylvain's paralogue and got tons of loot, and today we are doing Ingrid and Dorothea's paralogue in the Blue Lion's Maddening mode playthrough. Now before we start anything, it is now 8:37 p.m. I normally record this stuff like 1-2 p.m. and it's 8:30, so if I sound tired, I probably don't sound like a yeah, this is a backup save. I'm just gonna show you supports and then go back to my regular save. So, let me do those, because I forgot to do supports last time, again. That's just a regularity at this point, so.
Your Highness, sorry, I mean Dimitri, would you, do you want to train together today?
Ash, of course, I'm glad you asked. After classes conclude for the day, meet me at the training ground. I'll be waiting, and afterward, let's plan on dinner. We'll certainly have worked up an appetite.
Oh, yes, I suppose, I mean, sure, it would be my pleasure to dine with you?
Ash is great.
I mean,
Ash.
I'm sorry, Your Highness. I'm just no good at this. I'll do my best to improve.
Are you still worrying over what I said to you before?
I'm trying to do as you asked, but it's just completely against my nature.
Trust me, I understand the urge to show respect where it is due. However, that is not the case here. Yes, I was brought up in a different family and raised in a different way, but otherwise, you and I are the same.
That all makes sense, Your Highness, but I just can't bring myself to speak to you in such a casual way. Sure, when you get right down to it, royalty like you and common folk like me, we're all just people. But the common folk still rely on the nobility to keep the peace and to keep them safe. Commoners pay the price for that in taxes and respect. That's what Lenato says.
I suppose I can understand that point of view. But the flaw in your logic is that I am not king just yet.
But that's not all there is to it. I also respect you as a person. You carry the weight of the whole kingdom on your shoulders. You're a faultless warrior, and you're always so kind to your allies, even me.
On all accounts, I can say the same of you, but you also have a strong heart. I can't say that about myself. No matter the circumstance, you are never drawn toward darkness. That mindset of yours has done me well on countless occasions.
Well, I do my best. So I guess mutual respect between us is what's really the most appropriate.
Precisely. Which means there's never any need to be nervous or uncomfortable around one another. It seems we may have circled back to where we started with this conversation, but let's at least agree that we both should learn to bend a bit. How's that sound?
All right. Let's start from the beginning then. Would you like to train with me today, Your Highness?
Of course, Ash. Come at me with everything you've got.
A very wholesome support. God, I love Ash. I love everyone in this house, really. Oh, this one's good.
Your Highness? Why are you in my room?
Sorry, I need to hide in here, just for a while. I'll have you know this is all your fault.
Hide? From who?
It's a girl from the academy.
I'm sorry, it's a what?
This is all because of your insistence that I go and ask a girl out.
You didn't give her a dagger, did you? Is that why you're hiding? Does she have a dagger, Dimitri?
Look, you kept true to your promise to improve your behavior. So I felt it was only right to make good on my side of the bargain too.
You invited a girl to dinner and now she's chasing you around. What's the big deal? Unless... Did you use one of my pickup lines? Those words are dangerous in the wrong hands. With me, people know a line's a line and I'm joking. But you, nobody's ever accused you of being funny.
I clearly underestimated the difficulty of the task. But what do I do now?
Relax, Your Highness. Relax. I'll sort this whole thing out real easy. All we have to do is figure out how to make this girl lose interest in you. And making girls lose interest is what I'm best at. You just wait right there, and I'll fix everything.
I don't know if this is he's like, I don't know if he's like bragging about it or like just self-deprecating himself. I don't know what he's doing, but it's good.
It was my naivete that brought this about. I cannot place this immense burden on your shoulders.
This is no job for an amateur. You need a professional's help. Trying to do everything yourself has never served you so well.
Jeez.
So just leave this to the master. Even the dagger incident could have been avoided if you had just talked with me beforehand.
There wasn't time for consultation. I only learned she was leaving on the day of her departure.
Whatever you say. The point is, you need to learn to rely on me for these types of things in the future. For now, I got this. And if I ever need help with something you know how to help with, then maybe you can do the same for me.
Sylvain. Very well. When that time comes, I promise to help you as best I can. A knight of Fargus never goes back on his word. Isn't that right?
Uh-oh.
You're a good man, Sylvain. I'm sorry to do this to you. Best of luck.
Please, Your Highness. I've spent years honing my skills for just this situation. Watch and learn.
And that's the end of the support chain, so we never got to see how it went. Oh yeah, we have Flame supports now, since she's in our class, so that's cool.
Oh, are you on cooking duty today, Flame? That's unusual.
Indeed I am. I have been working away on this meal for hours now. The only thing is, each time it is my turn to tend to the meals, those in the dining hall seem to miraculously become very busy and evacuate the premises. I make the food, but nobody is ever here to eat it. I do not understand what the issue is. It is such a waste.
Well, you're in luck. I've just finished training and am positively ravenous. If you don't mind, I'd love to sample your cooking.
Really? I mean, yes, please, have some. It is not perfect, but I am certain it will taste quite nice all the same.
I'm sure it will be great. Thank you, Flame. There were a few suspiciously crunchy bits here and there, but other than that, it was fine.
You liked it? Wow, nobody has ever liked anything I've cooked. If I cannot get anyone else to eat this meal, though, it is going to spoil and go to waste. It is no secret to me that I am not very good at cooking.
Say, Flame, may I have a second helping?
You actually want more?
Of course. I wouldn't want it to go to waste after all the effort you put in. This kind of mishap can happen to anyone, you know? Don't let it get you down.
Do Flame and Annette have supports? I think they do.
Besides, I can tell you put a lot of love and dedication into preparing this food for everyone. That alone makes it taste good.
There is no need for false flattery.
I speak nothing short of the truth, always. It was delicious, and I look forward to eating it again sometime. I'll agree there is no need to make enough for everyone, though. If you like, you could just cook enough for me.
Perhaps. I hope you enjoy the rest of the meal.
Do they have support? I'm gonna look. Does Annette and Flame have support? No. Well, that sucks. That's a missed opportunity.
Sylvain, I want to apologize for the other day.
The other day? What are you talking about, Felix? Is this a trap?
You know, when I called you insatiable.
Oh, that? Can't say it didn't hurt, but you have nothing to apologize for. I mean, you've said worse, Felix. Considerably worse. Come on, we've known each other since we were kids. We're not gonna let your constant verbal abuse get in the way of our friendship, are we?
No, I suppose not.
Whenever I started doing something dumb, you'd yell at me about it.
And whenever you dragged me into something, Ingrid would find out and start lecturing us.
All these years, and not much has changed, has it? But you're different, Felix. You used to be so, I don't know, carefree when we were young. Now you're the exact opposite.
Well, you're not any different. Good for nothing then, good for nothing now.
Again with the abuse. This from the guy who's always been by that good-for-nothing side. So, did you come to apologize, or to insult me?
I was on my way to train and I saw you. That's all.
You're off to train again? Now who's insatiable?
Better than sitting idle like you.
A little idleness would do you some good, pal. Come on, let me buy you something to eat.
No.
You have to choose,
No.
Felix. Our friendship or your training?
Guess which one he's gonna pick.
My training. Goodbye for now.
What did... Is he... Wait, Felix, I'll come train too. Wait up.
You can tell Felix is enjoying this. Oh, this one's good too.
Hello, Felix. So, it was your turn to clean out the greenhouse, right?
Yes.
Well, I went ahead and took care of it. I also cleaned up the warehouse.
Why?
I just wanted to help you out. So that... Okay, fine. I'm bribing you. So you'll forget.
Forget what?
Are you really gonna make me say it? Before, in the greenhouse, I want you to forget what you saw and heard. If you agree to forget about it, I'll take your shift in the stables. Do we have a deal?
No thanks.
No? But that's not okay! You have to forget about it, right this moment!
I can't. It's permanently etched in my memory.
Again, you can tell he's having fun with this.
A mountain of sweets, as well as steaks and cakes. Stacks of them, apparently. I'm also intrigued by those bear and swamp beastie songs you mentioned. Ah, and I've been meaning to ask about the move that went along with crumbs and yums. Was that fencing footwork?
Oh, stop it, Felix! You're a villain!
Hmm?
You think you're so funny? Keeping a straight face while mocking my singing and dancing? Well, you have to forget about it. Please. What if I make you a nice steak dinner?
I don't know. Given your past history in the kitchen,
You like steak, don't you, Felix? It'll be yummy.
This isn't about steak. I just...
Fine, be stubborn. Tell the whole world for all I care. I'll just learn to live with the funny looks I'll get from everyone. They'll all say, there goes that Annette, the girl with the funny ideas about food. You're just the evilest of villains, Felix. I'll hate you forever and ever.
I was just trying to be nice. Funny ideas about food? Even the bullies in her head are ridiculous.
that's probably my favorite line in the support. In the whole support, actually. The whole support chain, this is my favorite line.
I really don't understand that girl.
God, that support chain is just too good.
Hello?
Oh, hello. Have you been there long? I was absorbed in this book.
Another silly legend?
First of all, they're not silly. And second of all, no. It's an essay that speaks to uncommon and challenging battle scenarios. I've been researching such things since you proposed your unique strategy. Listen to this. Your commander gives orders that put your hometown in extreme danger. Do you carry out the orders or protect your hometown?
What nonsense. I was talking about real-world tactics, not some dumb ethical question.
Whatever your personal feelings on the matter, I see similarities between such tactics and these dumb ethical questions. I haven't read beyond this one, but I think the obvious answer is to follow your commander. The duty and pride of being a knight demand that you follow orders, regardless of your own feelings. But if I were put in such a position, I don't know how I'd fare. In fact, were someone to carry out those orders, I know that I'd attempt to stop them.
Stop bothering with all this. You're not meant to be a knight. Go find a husband.
Excuse me?
You heard me.
I know you hate the ideals of chivalry and pride. So much so, you prefer to escape your duty as your family's heir. You have no right to criticize me for my ideals.
Perhaps not. At least I know not to heedlessly obey orders. I know not to romanticize blind obedience. My brother taught me to think for myself.
Don't you dare bring Glenn into this.
You're right. Forget it.
Yeah, Glenn was Ingrid's fiance. That's... I think I might have went over this in a previous support, but I really don't remember. Some of the supports are between chapters, so you guys don't get to see them. So I don't know if I went over it, but just to be sure. Anyway, this is another, like I said, this is another thing, so I'm going to be closing this and going to my main account. Save file. I call it account because, you know, it's, I don't know. But yeah, this paralogue is pretty interesting, and I actually do quite like it. So I'm gonna go over here now. Yeah, so I already did the supports on here, just to see that, and let's do this.
What's the matter, Ingrid? I never hear you sigh like that.
Oh, hi, Dorothea. And hello, Professor. Nothing's the matter. Well, nothing major.
You don't look like it's nothing major. Then again, I suppose you always have a furrowed brow, don't you?
Truth be told, there's rather a lot going on. It seems that there's always something to worry about. Now? Oh, I really did not wish to bother you with such trivialities. You see, I received a letter from my father recently.
From Count Galatea? What a kind gentleman to have for a father.
I thank you. But the content within the letter is what I find troubling.
Let me see. Oh, it's a marriage proposal. For you.
I've not met him, though I've heard his name here and there. He began life as a merchant, but has somehow achieved rank in court. An enterprising noble from an allied territory. It's most likely that he wants the crest of Daphne that I bear, to adorn his family name.
Yeah, there's a lot of people like this in Foden. I want to marry you for your crest. That way my family can actually, you know, be good in the world and make, like, you know, get good positions. Because that's what crests do.
Yes, that sounds about right. The jerk.
You sound as though you know him. Do you?
Yes, I must admit that I know him. He tried to court me when I was a singer. Best advice I can give you, Ingrid? Stay far, far away from this guy.
He's offered a sizable dowry, so I must at least consider it. For the sake of my family.
Dowry? Blood money. That's all it is.
Dorothea,
This jerk's entire fortune is soaked in blood. Do you want to rebuild your own house using that kind of money? I mean, it's all just rumors, but I think it still might be worth investigating. What do you think, Professor? Should we go check this guy out? Great. Let's tell the others.
Really? Okay.
The second you see the map, it's gonna be kind of hilarious. So yeah, basically Ingrid's father is setting her up for a marriage proposal. Doesn't this sound familiar? Yeah, this is the map. Yeah, some marriage proposal. Freaking the fires of hell over here. And yeah, there's one enemy on the map, but don't let that fool you. The enemies will come out after the prep screen, which is kind of stupid, but whatever. Anyway, let me set up real fast. As you can see, Dorothea is a green unit in this map, but you can actually control her, thank God. And look at her stats. Yeah, she's ridiculous. Like, she only has one less magic than Annette. Actually, one more because Annette has magic +2. So yeah, she's kind of insane. She's level 21, which gives you an indication of how strong the enemies are in this map. So let me just do... there. Let me just bring the people I want. There you go. Yeah, we're good. And then I want that. There you go. Then I want to replenish my battalions. Then I want to repair my weapons. First off, I'll repair you.
Thanks a bunch.
I'll also repair you.
Thanks a bunch.
I'll also repair you. I'll also repair you. No, wait, I have another one. This is good. Although I might want to reforge this iron axe. Actually, yeah, let's forge it. Let's forge that iron axe for you. There you go. Nice. Then let's go to items. Don't need this because there's no armored units in this map. Can store that. This is good. I might want to forge this iron lance unless I have another one. Do I have an iron lance plus I can use? No? Okay. Might want to reforge that then. Then you can store that. Also, I might want to buy vulneraries because this map I kind of need them on this map. Yeah, here's the bow, so I want to do this. Store that. Trade this for that. I'll take this. Store that. There you go. I'll store this. Bring this over. No. Store that. Have it. Yeah. Okay. Store it. Take that. Yeah, we're good. Isn't there like a ring that I can put on or something? Wasn't there? No? It's in the map, I think. Okay, this is good. I think this is good. Yeah, it should be good. This should be good. Wait. Actually, combat arts. I want to take this. Actually, let's keep this actually. That's good. That's good. Yeah. Okay. I'm just being very careful and okay. This should be good. Alright, let's begin. Yeah, we want to get Ingrid to the target destination here.
The more we look into this guy, the more I see he's a monster and no good for my Ingrid.
No kidding. There's no denying it. We better get back to the monastery.
Hold on a minute, you brats.
Uh-oh. And here they come. Yeah, and suddenly there's a ton of enemies.
Surely you can't mean me. Wait, did he send them?
This jerk figures he can grab Ingrid before things get too messy for him. Of course, we know the truth about him now, and he'll want to kill us and get rid of the evidence, but we'll never let him take Ingrid. Come on, let's hurry! Protect Ingrid! Don't let anyone get near her!
Haha! You'll never escape!
This is loud. Yeah, when Ingrid reaches destination, you'll win. Protect Ingrid from those dastardly rogues. Okay, I have to be very careful about these guys with gambits, is my problem here. Because those guys with gambits kinda suck.